I typically choose the local bakery or coffee shop to meet with God because it helps me to be intentional. When I'm at home, I'll start working on other things and not honor my meeting with Him. So I found that the local bakery is best for me, but you can choose whatever works for you. Because I've made a habit of listening and working with God, it doesn't take long for Him to speak and give me direction. As I began writing down things I wanted to discuss with Him as it relates to my ministry, He highlighted the focus. So that's what I'm doing here. Allow God to direct the flow of the meeting. While the point is to plan, He may want to encourage you as it relates to the area of your life you're there to discuss, or He may want to have you plan or even do your work with Him during this meeting. My meeting today was a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of planning. But for you, it may be all three. Just follow His flow and be intentional about meeting with Him concerning your ministry, your business, your fitness, your health, whatever it is. Be intentional about partnering with God and allowing Him to lead. I just want to show you what I've done so far with God. I wrote down what was on my mind to discuss, and the Lord highlighted what He wanted to focus on, which was the spiritual wiring assessment. He gave me a due date to complete it, and then I wrote out how I would accomplish it. Also, He gave me some insight as to why I've been struggling with getting some things completed. So you want to write down everything God is saying so you can reflect back and even apply later. The Lord just spoke to me about what my mission is as it relates to this ministry, which is to teach, train, and equip. So I wrote down how I would do that. As you can see, the Lord points in the direction, and then I continue going in that direction. When I'm done, I ask Him more questions, or He gives me more direction or encouragement, or even chastisement. Whatever He wants to say or do, I'm following. I want to be very clear that when I say God said, I don't always mean I heard Him in an audible voice. People receive the voice of the Lord in different ways. Some people have visions and dreams. Some people have sensing feelings. Some people just know. Some people hear Him in their thoughts. I hear Him in multiple different ways. And I'm using the term hear very loosely. I receive insight from Him in my thoughts. I receive a knowing. I receive sensing. I receive pictures. So I don't want you to feel that this is not possible for you just because you may not receive the voice of the Lord the same way that I do. You may have multiple avenues like me, or maybe you just have one or a few. It's best to steward it, to document it so that you know that it's the Lord. So anytime you think that it could be the Lord speaking to you in one of those reception modes, write it down. Write down the way that it came, where within you it came, meaning did it sound like it literally was a voice in your ear? Did it seem like it was a thought? Was the thought in the front of your mind and the back of your mind? Did it seem like it suddenly burst into your mind, or was it subtle and in the background? It's important that you write that down and document it so that you can know whether or not it was really God. So if it comes to pass, then you know that that was really God. If it turns out going in the right direction, then you know that it was the Lord, but you have to test it. You have to document it. You have to reflect on it. So this was the end of my meeting. I walked away with wisdom, insight, a plan, and dates to implement that plan. I hope that this helped you. You may not have walked away with the same type of information that I did, but the point is for you to intentionally sit with God and partner with Him concerning your life, whether that is your business, your ministry, your career, your health, household management, marriage, your church. The point is to get strategy from the Lord, who is the greatest strategist and who knows all things. He wants to be invited into your life and for you to sit with Him and get intel from heaven of how to live it out. So that's it. See you next time. And I pray that you enjoy your meetings with God.